안녕하세요 여러분. 오늘은 TBS에서 도착했어요. 제 라디오 쇼 미친 알렉스이랑 Fridays with Frankie on Line6. So 오늘은 제 특별한 스페셜 게스트예요. 시메코스타. So okay, so now we just got to TBS. We're going to meet. We're gonna go meet Alex. 안녕하세요. And there he is. What up, dude?
How's it going?
What's up?
Good. Hello.
Today we have Alex, Peach and Alex. What's his show? Where I co-host on Fridays with Frankie.
That's great.
And our special guest, Šime today.
So special.
It was Alex's birthday this past week. Here, I got you.
Ooh, thank you. Very nice. I love this one. It's good.
TBS.
This coffee is delicious, and what that means is someone's in the studio. He brought me a nice little surprise here. It is time for Fridays with
Frankie!
Fridays with Šime? Can we mix this
Well,
up?
yes, because today we have a very special guest in the studio.
Who is
my
that?
fellow member, Šimekosta.
Hi everybody, how are you? Oh my god, I'm so excited to finally be here.
I know, I'm
Wow.
excited to have you here. It's like weird because
Yeah.
it's always just Alex and I.
I know, and he's been like leaving us, every week to come and do this. And I'm like, where? Oh my god, I can't
Where's
believe he's
Frankie
leaving
going?
us. Where is he going? We want to go with him.
Yes, so our first other EXPEDItion member on Fridays with Frankie.
Yes.
It's about time.
Welcome.
Say so.
So,
Thank you
hey,
for having me.
Why don't we get a quick introduction from yourself for those who
Okay.
don't know who you are?
Yes.
Who are you?
Hey, hi, I'm Šime. My name is Šimekosta, and I was born and raised in Croatia. And then I actually studied music and music theater in the States. I lived in New York for quite some time, and now I'm here in Seoul, part of EXP EDITION, first and only non-Korean K-pop idol group.
Yes.
Yes.
There it is.
And which member are you? What is your...
Which member am I? I'm the tall member with the big chin.
I remember that on the description of
Yes.
like how to make a K-pop group, right?
Yes, but
One
that's
tall member.
like one of the main goals. That
Yes.
Yeah. No, I am I'm with Frankie. We're both main vocals of the group.
Really?
Also, for anyone who's listening right now, you might recognize Šime from the second season of Phantom Singer.
Yes.
Which was widely successful, and Šime made it to the semifinals.
Yes.
Which killing it. Like if you
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
seen it,
Thank
please go on
you.
Naver. Check out the performances. It was
Thank you
so
so much.
amazing to witness it as a fellow member and see him shine on that stage. So
Yes.
so amazing. I'm so proud of it.
Yeah.
Sheems,
Thank
tell
you.
us what
Yeah.
Was
you're
your
on.
name trending at some point?
Yes, I was trending number
Yes.
one. on
Number
Naver.
one.
I know, I can't believe it still. Yeah, I performed on 불후의 명곡 on Immortal Song. And it was incredible. It was like an experience of a lifetime. It really was. To be
Yeah.
on that big stage. It is one of the biggest stage here in Korea, and the show is broadcast in like over 40 countries or something. So it was incredible. And also to be featured with all these talented performers. Actually was a very special episode too, because it was like a 외국인 episode.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah, it was foreigners that live in Korea. So it was so
indeed.
much fun. Yeah.
In fact,
Really, really awesome. We were sitting in the audience. We were invited to watch the show.
oh yeah, I remember seeing your
Yeah.
expressions. All you guys,
And we
the
were
three of you.
Yeah,
we were
it was
actually
awesome.
Yeah, if you need to check out some of their facial reactions, go to their Instagram page, or I think it's a lot of your Instagram fan accounts where they focused on you guys after you're singing, like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was so emotional to
was-
watch. First off, Sheems, tell us what song you sang.
So I sang Never Ending Story, which is a very well-known song by 부활 선배님. And the moment I heard the song, which has been a while ago actually, I just fell in love with it. The melody, the story itself, the lyrics, everything is just so beautiful about it. And I knew I was just waiting for an opportunity to be able to do it myself,
Sure.
you know. It was very emotional on many different levels.
Well, why don't we let the audience decide for that one? We actually have a copy of that live performance.
Oh, you're going to play it?
Absolutely.
Oh my god, okay, cool.
Yay.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Can you give a proper introduction to
Yes.
yourself?
So okay. So I hope everybody enjoys. This is my rendition of Never Ending Story.
Get the tissues out.
그리워하면 언젠간 만나게 되는 오늘 영화와 같은 일들이 이루어져 가기를 힘겨워한 날에 너를 지킬 수 없었던 아름다운 시절 속에 머문 그대야 아름다운 시절 속에 머문 그대이기에
Listen to that audience.
Just going wild.
That must feel good, right?
You know, it's one of those moments when everything else, all like sacrifices and all the hard work, everything pays off. It's just for those moments, you know? Yeah.
And so you did well on the
Yes,
show. You came
thank
in
you.
second.
Yeah, I came in second.
Very
Greg-
close call.
Yes, very close call. Greg was amazing.
Yeah,
We were
he
sitting
was
on
really
the edge
good.
of our seats the whole time.
Yes,
Like,
yes. Yeah. I know. But I mean, just the fact that I was able to be there and to participate.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so thankful.
and I believe there was an agreement made on stage. I don't know if they actually showed it on the show, if they aired it, but Šime and Greg agreed to do a duet at some point.
Yeah.
So we
I'm
need to
gonna have
follow
to.
through with
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna have to give him a call.
Can I bring
Yes.
you guys both on the show? I want you to figure that out.
Yes.
Grab them from the 4:00 hour and you're staying.
Yes.
Anyways, here.
Perfect.
That would be great. So congratulations on all that.
Thank you, Alex.
And you guys, I know the team EXP Edition
Yes.
was obviously ready to watch it, but you weren't. I heard. Like you guys were filming a little bit.
So when
no?
the show came out, yeah. So this past weekend we were filming for another TV show, and we left Seoul for the weekend. And when the show was airing, we were in the middle of shooting.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh my god, we want to watch
Yeah.
it so bad because like people are like tweeting and
Yeah.
messaging and like talking about it, and we couldn't really see it. So then we were trying to find a TV nearby where we were shooting, and then we finally got like 10-minute break, and we were by a TV and we're like, turn it on, and we turned it on, and Šime's performing.
Yeah,
it was like
it was
right
good.
at the song had just started.
But you know, I'm gonna be honest. I actually never watch my.
He didn't wanna watch
performances.
it.
I usually don't watch them because I find it terrifying.
It is, yeah, sure.
It's really scary, and I really don't want to see myself on a screen. You know what I mean?
And he literally said to us like, no, it's fine, I don't want to watch it, like I'll watch it later. And we're like, no, we need to watch this. We need
This
to
is
watch
a team
it.
thing.
And so we were like forcing it, and then finally we turned on the TV, and then he had no choice but to watch.
Yeah.
Another cool thing that happened was we had Vice there, the documentary team that had been here filming us for a week. They were there. They got to film the whole experience.
Oh,
and so when the
right.
documentary comes out at the end of June, so y'all better tune in, you're gonna get to see that side as well, like the behind the scenes and all the emotions that went into it. And
Yeah.
you know, Šime is really calm when it comes to like these type of things. He's secretly dying inside.
I'm secretly
but
dying inside.
like,
I'm freaking out inside, but on the outside, you can't tell.
Ah.
but you cannot tell, and I think that's so admirable because like
Yeah.
I actually was more nervous than him. Like, right? I was.
I
was like,
remember.
oh my god!
I remember we were backstage. He was like freaking out, walking around, and then all of a sudden, I just turned around. He's passed out on the bench. I guess he was just like freaking out so much he like exhausted himself.
And during the rehearsal too, like it was so emotional, and like I was like sobbing, like all of us were crying.
Yeah.
And then we get back to the room, and like I couldn't stop crying, and Šime's looking at me like, "Get it together, dude."
Next, like, how am I feeling? How's my throat? Do I need water? Do I need candy? I need milk candy. I need like milk candy. And then the actual the walk between the backstage area to the stage. When you know that you're about to go on is the scariest part. You know
Ooh,
what
I
I
just
mean?
got chills.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, it's happening.
Here
It's
we
like
go.
you're stepping into the ring. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Everyone's around you. Everyone's like throwing water at you, towels, like fixing
But-
makeup, like, you know.
But when we watch like the behind the scenes or the montages, that always looks the coolest when you got the camera behind you and you got
Of course.
the lights out there.
Yes. I mean, it is cool. It is
Yeah.
cool.
It is cool.
But, you know, it's different to like, you know, experience it yourself, you know.
I was
and
gonna
it's
say,
one
I
thing
think
to like watch it.
Yeah. I think it's cool to watch, but when
Yeah.
you're in when you're in it, you're so like removed from
Yeah.
that actual part of it.
Yeah. And then
it's
actually
just-
when it's over, it doesn't even feel real. It just feels like it was a dream.
yeah.
Yeah.
The idea that, you know, 3 years ago you're going to be in Korea on this huge
I
stage
know.
is absolutely nuts, right?
Absolutely, yeah, no.
Even a year,
never
even
saw
a
it
year
coming.
ago,
Yeah,
too,
even
right?
a year
You know,
ago, never
since we
saw it
first got
coming.
here, yeah.
Yeah, when we first got here and we were preparing for our debut, we would go home after these long dance rehearsals and vocal classes, and we would sit down on the couch exhausted. We would turn on the TV and we would watch these shows with these bang songs, and thinking that, oh my God, how amazing it would be that maybe one day we could appear on these shows. So now the fact that we're getting these opportunities and are able to perform on some of the biggest K-pop stages in the world is just still
Mind-blowing.
mind-blowing to me. It really is, yeah.
And here we are now.
And here you and
in the
And
studio.
now I'm here with you.
on line 6?
Oh my God!
Fridays
It's just
with
keeps getting
Frankie.
better.
The peak of your career.
Yes.
Gosh, it's just
Well, I'm
always
so
up-
happy to be here.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, to those who don't know a little bit of our past, Frankie and I have been on. We've been on programs before together.
Yes.
I've been on shows with Hunter. He came on
Yep.
that same program too. But I've never gotten to actually work with you,
Yeah,
Šime.
this is the first time. That's right.
So
Wow, I didn't even think
So,
of
yeah,
that. That's
so
right.
Maybe let's talk about getting rid of Frankie later.
oh
Ooh,
yeah.
you see,
Anyway,
it comes on the show.
his mic's off. His mic's off.
There we go. Perfect. Great. So welcome back, y'all. We're
This
here.
is Fridays with Šime.
Yes.
Saturdays with Šime or Sundays with Šime, because you have to pick a letter that that works. Ain't nobody else in the group got an F in their name.
I'm
so
in charge.
Fridays with Frankie are staying, y'all. These people are crazy, trying to take over.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're not crazy. We just know what we're doing.
I love it.
I
It's
mean,
coming
I
up.
heard you're gonna be fixing things,
Uh-huh.
right?
What do we call it? Why don't you tell the listeners if they don't already know?
Frankie's Fix.
Oh,
right?
my God.
And Frankie's Fix is coming up, and solving with Šime. I don't know if that really fits.
We'll figure it
Oh,
out.
figure it
I
out
like
during
it.
the
I
break.
like it. I like it.
We'll come back. We're gonna go to the 7 o'clock break. We're vlogging as well right
yeah,
now.
we're vlogging. Okay.
But
So
yeah,
we-
I am really, really excited for you.
Yeah.
You guys have had, and this is kind of part of the question, you guys have had a lot of help with Koreans.
Yes.
They've been really helpful to
Yes.
us moving, right?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have always felt really welcomed here from
Yeah.
day one. Koreans have been nothing but just welcoming and amazing to us. So I'm
Yeah,
really,
so that's
really, really
something to
thankful for that.
definitely
Yeah.
look forward to and
Yeah.
know that
Yeah.
like you're gonna have that support. You're gonna have like once you get here, there's gonna
Yeah.
be a lot of people willing to help you. But in the meantime, to prepare you to make you sort of feel a little bit better about coming, I would say like download a couple of apps if you haven't already done this. Download a couple of apps. Start trying to get familiar with some of the basic sayings and greetings and
Yeah.
just because once you start like throwing yourself in it, you're gonna start realizing like, oh wow, like I actually know what you're gonna learn a lot of things quick, and you're gonna feel a little bit more comfortable when you get here. Just like hello and thank you and please and one more of those and those type of things instantly is gonna make you feel.
Oh my God, exactly.
like-
And also, I would say like maybe go on social media, try to find like some people that are gonna be living in that area or whatever through Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of like what we did.
Yeah.
And we found this meetup group of like foreigners and people from all over the world, and we're still really good friends with them to this day, and we get together all the time.
Yeah, totally.
So it really like helps,
And the
to
other
know that
good-
you have that base.
Yeah, and the other good thing is when you come here, you're gonna like be able to come see us live in
Yeah,
concert.
of
So
course.
like how great is that? We will look forward to meeting you at one of our shows. So there's so many things for you to look forward to.
Yeah.
And wow, I'm excited for you
Yeah.
because
It's normal to be scared, but just embrace the fear.
Yes,
Yeah.
embrace the fear.
Good evening, Korea, and welcome back to Line 6. I'm your host, Alex Sigrist, and we have transferred over to the second hour. We've got to get you ready for the night, but I'm not alone in the studio. I'm with
Frankie and
Šime.
All right, and we are here enjoying ourselves, listening to some good music because it is Friday night here on
Fridays with Frankie. We did it again.
I did. Oh yeah.
사랑해요.
네.
Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys outside the studio sometime soon.
Have an amazing weekend.
Bye bye.
너를 지킬 수 없었던
That's a wrap.
아름다운
Shime, first Friday with Frankie. How do you feel?
I feel amazing.
그대여